everybody. I don't know if anybody's going to join, but I'm going to get started on this reading. I tried to just record it and upload it, but I honestly ran out of space. So I'm going to go live. So we're going to restart and see what's going on. Today is going to be an energy reading. We are just going to see what plays out because I feel like there are a lot of challenges going on lately in love, and I feel like it's a lot of things that need to come to an end that have not came to an end, or things need to begin, a fresh new start. So Spirit, I've already cleansed the cards, I've already meditated and prayed, and basically I already started the reading, but maybe the message is going to be even better. So let's see what we have here for our energy reading. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So if you have somebody in your life that you are taking your time with, go ahead, take your time with them, but don't waste too much time. Like, time waits for no man or woman. So make sure you are spending time with this person, getting to know them, and just clearing up the energy to welcome them into your life. Because if you got anything in the past that's dwelling around, it's going to affect the future. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So as I can see, some of you are dating. Someone out there is dating, and they're getting to know somebody. Anything else, Spirit? Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So, that is interesting. So maybe I'm seeing double dates here. And maybe you need to start asking for advice from people who have experience in certain things that you don't have experience in. Like, maybe you're dating somebody who isn't romantic or is too clingy. Maybe you should share these things with your friends and talk to them and see what that's crazy. You know what? I'm feeling pulled to like grab another deck and see what that's about, because let your friends help you. I do feel like that's just you getting advice from your friends, but let's dive deeper. Spirit, is there anything else? Oh, by the way, this is Bria here with Mommy Magic Entertainment. I forgot to do an intro because I already did all that a second ago. Grieving. Okay, now we're getting down to the bottom of it. So now I'm seeing that somebody basically is grieving the loss of a relationship. Or maybe they're grieving the loss of who they used to be in the past. Like, you miss who you used to be. You miss the carefree you that didn't think so hard. Hello. So thank you for joining. So you might miss the carefree you who you used to be before you got so overthinky. Overthinky is not a word, but this is what I'm gonna use for. But the grief is real, and it's okay to grieve. So my advice to you, if you are grieving the loss of who you used to be, the loss of a relationship that meant a lot to you, hello, you might need to write it down and set it on fire. Of course, don't play with fire, but like, hello, don't play with fire. Not saying play with fire, but like, write a letter to yourself or write a letter to the person who you're grieving, and then take it outside and burn it or release it. Tear it up, let it go. But you are definitely bringing in good luck. Every time you love yourself, you're bringing in good luck. Oh, my day is going amazing. Actually, I had one of the greatest days I've had in a long time. And that's because I practiced something today for the first time in a long time. I told myself I'm going to leave the bullshit at the door, you feel me? And I'm going to love myself and have fun. So with the good luck card, how are you doing, by the way? With the good luck card, you are manifesting your environment. You're manifesting your own good luck. So if you walk around telling yourself, oh, this is going to happen because it happened before, then yes, it's going to happen because you're manifesting it. So utilize your voice as a power tool to manifest what you want, even in this relationship, because I do see that somebody has romantic feelings for somebody. This could be their soulmate. Ask your friends for some ideas on how to open up to this new romantic relationship. Or maybe it's somebody that you're already with and it's not new. And okay, well, have a wonderful night. I got to go. Goodbye. Thank you for joining. But thank you so much for joining. What was I saying? This is my first time doing a live on here in a long time, and I totally forgot about comments. But yes, maybe you need to ask your friends for help on what kind of date you should go on. What should you wear? Like, just get some ideas, because people have so many great ideas when it comes to going out. Like, I don't like TikTok, but sometimes when I do go on TikTok, I will see people doing amazing things for their spouses. And granted, it's just for social media, but if you could apply some of those nice little heartfelt things in your relationship and have fun with it, you never know what could come. You'll see a different side of somebody. And don't get stuck in routine. But yes, I do see that you are bringing in good luck, and we want to focus on that. We want to focus on bringing in that good luck. Oh, forgiveness is at the bottom of the deck. So the first reading I did that didn't get recorded, it has something to do with forgiveness. And you need to forgive somebody from your past who probably said and did some rude things to you, and you might be carrying that weight into your current situation or your future situation. And comparison has always been the thief of joy. So if you know you're in a new relationship with new energy, don't compare them to the past, because everybody is different. Some people do have similar traits, but a lot of us have similar trauma. So, trust your intuition, and if something don't feel right, leave it alone. But at the end of the day, you have to forgive yourself and forgive that person who did you wrong, flat out. So I'm gonna clear this, because that was kind of like all over the place. So I want to start fresh. Like, that was weird. That was that was kind of all over the place, because I wanted to focus on love, but it also looked like maybe the love that we need to focus on is self-love. Like, forgive yourself. Let yourself grieve. It's okay to cry. Don't hold your feelings in, because a lot of people do tend to hold their feelings in. Is there anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Hello. Is there anything else, Spirit? Okay, that is actually hurting my hand. Wow. Some people are hurting trying to get information. So I'm going to pull from the top of the deck. Marie Laveau, good juju. And I just pulled a good luck card. So somebody is definitely on the right path. Somebody is definitely manifesting that good luck, that good energy, that good vibe. Just stay on the right path. And I almost feel like it's somebody here that is trying to distract you in your life. And you might have a good, okay. I got a new subscriber. Thank you so much for subscribing. Mask. Oh, I got this card the other day. So take that mask off. That's like the grief card that came out earlier. Take the mask off. Don't hide who you are. If people don't like you the way that you are, then they are not for you. That is your sign to let them go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, honey. Get out of my face. Don't put a mask on. And then if you are not hiding a mask, and you might be around somebody who is hiding masks, the mask is going to fall off, because you can't wear a mask forever. COVID taught us that mask, you can't wear a mask forever. It causes issues. It might protect you from certain things and certain situations, but you can't wear the mask forever. And that goes for any and everybody. Don't hide your feelings. You might need to learn how to articulate your feelings a little bit better. Like, if you have outbursts, because I know me, I have to practice that. I have to always count to 10. Like, before I go off, let me figure out how I'm going to tell this person how I feel without coming off as over emotional or crazy and wild. So don't hide who you are, because the people who rock with you, they're going to accept you for who you are. Awakening. Some people are, I know my lighting is absolutely awful, because my light is over here when it should be over here on the other side. So let me see. That didn't help. That did not help. I'm gonna figure this lighting thing out, but right now, if you're listening, thank you for still tuning in. Some of you are having an awakening and you are starting to let go of bad habits. So if you was vaping, I see people not vaping no more. I see people not maybe drinking alcohol no more. Just like the pregnant woman, she has to make sure she's eating the right things and drinking the right things. And she has to stop bad habits that she had before she found out she was pregnant, or when she found out she was pregnant. Did I say that right? Okay, I messed that all up. Scratch that. But just how pregnant women have to take care of their bodies. You have to treat yourself like you're pregnant with your possibilities. And I don't predict pregnancies on my channel, but if you are expecting, congratulations. I don't predict pregnancies. I don't play with that stuff because that's a sensitive topic. But some of you are going through an awakening and it's making you see people for who they really are. And that might be something that you have to grieve as well. You might be waking up like, whoa, the person that I've been friends with for years is really toxic to me and I have to let them go. I have to figure out how to let them go. That is hard to do. You could have been friends with somebody for 10 plus years. You could have been in a relationship for 10, 15 years and you got better, you got healed, you woke up and they are still in the past. They are not changing and that could be affecting you as well. This reading is really all over the place. But I feel like it's all over the place because maybe that is how your mind is working right now. It's like you're working on this, you're working on that. You're doing some of everything, trying to get yourself together. And it makes you feel like you might have another form of ADHD or something. So the fact that I said that and the grounding card came out is absolutely amazing. So in order to ground yourself, you might want to go outside in nature, put your feet on the grass, and do some grounding rituals. Take a nice hot bath, put some lotion on, sit at the foot of your bed with your feet on the ground and say, thank you. I'm truly grateful for being here and having this experience, whether it's good or not. Because sometimes we can have bad experiences and they could sit with us and they can make us feel all over the place, kind of like this reading. It's almost like it drives you a tad bit crazy trying to figure out, why is this happening to me? What's going on? But I see that you do need to ground because you are having a spiritual awakening. I wish I could show y'all the whole thing, like all the cards. I gotta figure out a better setup. Is there anything else? Intuition. Use your intuition. I know you cannot. I don't even know why I keep showing y'all the cards because you can't see them. Use your intuition. There is something that you have been ignoring. I want to say it's like yourself. Like this love reading is definitely about loving yourself because you are waking up and you are receiving so many blessings that it's almost too good to be true. And even if you don't feel like you have received the blessings, they are on their way. Like they coming, whether you are ready or not, the blessings are coming. And I feel as if you need to go back to having fun. Remember that life is not always so serious. Yes, serious things happen in our lives, but you need to remember that it's okay to laugh. It's okay to smile. You don't have to hide who you truly are around people. And if you ever find yourself hiding who you are around people, then those are not your people. Unless you at work, you know, you can't be yourself at certain jobs because you might get fired. But you know what I mean? Like, if you're in a family setting and you around that one family member where you can't cuss or you can't tell them what you really do in your free time because you know they're going to judge you, then maybe it's time for you to stop going over that family member's house. You know, I'm not saying isolate yourself, but get away from people who make you feel closed in because you deserve to shine. And that's how you're going to receive your blessings. So I'm going to just pull some tarot and see what we get from that, because that's really good. Because I thought this love reading was going to be about you and a partner, but it's really looking like you need to just focus on yourself. Even if you are in a relationship, it's not always about your spouse or who you talking to or messing with or sleeping with. It's about you. The same look. Ooh, it got bright when I said that. Did y'all see that? Like the whole area just lit up. Okay, now spirit. Maybe that's just on my end on my camera. I saw, oh, okay. And my phone is chiming too. Look at God. The Hierophant. Yeah. Talk to people, because right now I see the Hierophant right here, and the Hierophant for me is commitment, it's traditions. So with the Hierophant here in balance, you have to find balance within yourself. Be your own boss. Like, you know what you need to do to make yourself happy. Not a job can make you happy. Your spouse can't always make you happy. Your lover, partner, friend, whoever, they can't always make you happy. It's up to you to be your own advisor. It's okay to talk to counselors. It's okay to look at these readings. But at the end of the day, you know what makes you feel whole. You know what makes you feel fulfilled. Go find it, go do it, go get it. And then the rest is just going to fall in line, because I see nothing but good luck, nothing but blessings. I feel like the people who are here watching this video right now, you guys are already on the right path. Look at what you're doing with your time. You're watching a reading. You're not doom scrolling on TikTok. You're not doom scrolling on IG. Like, you are trying to find a message that's going to uplift you, heal you, give you advice to move forward. So if you're here right now, that's a sign that you are already in the right path, already on the right page. Like, you popping your ish in a good way. But don't let commitments and certain family traditions hold you back either, because I think that a few of you here, you're trying to stick to something that your family taught you, and it might be a commitment or a tradition. And if that's not what you feel like you want to really do and you're doing it to make them happy, it's okay if you don't do it. Trust me, it's okay. Because my family has certain traditions and I followed some of them, and some of their traditions just did not fit me. The Lovers. So, yeah. Some of y'all are being tempted to do something. You're being tempted to do something. I have no idea what that could be. Let's keep shuffling. Is somebody trying to talk you into something that you don't want to do? But I do see that you're welcoming harmony and balance. So even though you might have slight temptation there, you know how to balance it out. These cards is really feeling like they don't want to fly out. Oh, they're as soon as say less. Let it go. Letting it go with the Hangman. I think you guys know what you need to do. Or maybe it's one person who knows what they need to do. But this is a collective energy reading, and you've been hanging in the balance for quite some time, trying to fulfill commitments and be traditional. And I think that part of you is moving on from those beliefs. And I think maybe you don't even realize. Okay, maybe you do realize it. I heard, yes, they do. I think you have realized, like, these shoes don't fit you anymore. Maybe they did at one time, but now it's okay if you let it go. You don't have to fake it till you make it for nobody. Be who you want to be in this world and in this lifetime, because you don't want to feel stuck or trapped. And the Hangman represents a feeling of feeling stuck or trapped. And the only way you're going to move forward is if you allow yourself to move forward and let it go. Just let it go. It's going to be okay. It might hurt at first, and you might grieve who you used to be. The person who used to be able to deal with the traditions, the person who used to be able to handle commitments. But it's okay if you don't want to commit to stuff no more. You don't have to commit to anything you don't want to commit to. Even if your family is forcing you to, or your friends is forcing you to, you don't have to. It's your life. You can do what you want to do, no matter what society tells you. It is your life, and you have to grab it and take it and do what you want to do with it. Okay? I'm sorry if this reading was all over the place, because I really tried to stay on one topic, but it was just like, it's a lot of energy going on here. So I just wanted to try to get the best message possible. But I feel like this reading was about loving yourself and letting go of old beliefs and accepting who you are in this lifetime, right now, right here. You are not the little kid who grew up. I mean, you still have childlike energy. You still have an inner child, but you don't have to continuously try to make people happy. Especially, my favorite phrase is, why do I have to light myself on fire to keep you warm? And I feel like that's what some of us have been doing for so long that it becomes the norm to constantly bend your back and break your back to make others comfortable and happy. But why is it okay for you to make everybody else comfortable, but you're not comfortable? Is that fair? I don't think that's fair. And I think you're starting to realize, like, this is not what I want. And that's in a relationship too. If you've been in a relationship where you're always consistently catering to somebody's needs and somebody's traumas, but they're not catering to yours, that's how you know you have to move on from that. And it's going to be hard and it's going to take time. And that is okay. Take all the time you need. But just know the longer you wait to pull the plug and let it go, the more time you waste. But you know, that's how relationships go. Sometimes you gotta I'm stumbling on my words here. I think they still want me to pull one more. We at 20 minutes now, so I'm gonna wrap it up. So we're gonna get some cards to end this reading. And it's been beautiful sharing this message of love and light. Even though I feel like it was kind of bouncing around and I couldn't stay focused in the beginning. Anything else, Spirit? Thank you. I'm truly grateful. Life. The life card came out. And I feel like that's saying that this is your life. You can have anything you want. All you have to do is make yourself flexible. So be flexible and find some balance. Yep. All the cards are coming out and they all are in alignment. Oh, one flew out. Prepare. And I feel like that's saying prepare for your blessings. Prepare for your blessings. And also with this card, I feel like some of you guys need to do some yoga as well. Because with the Imogen, she's doing yoga and she's finding balance. So move your body around. And if you're going to do something bad, you got to do something good with it. Kind of like people who like to smoke all day, but then they don't drink water. No, you can't just be smoking all day and not drinking no water. Drink something. Some tea, some water. If you're going to have a shot, make sure you have some fruit the next day or some apples, some vegetables. Like, just find balance. Just don't do all bad and no good. So, you know, let your shadow shine with your light. And you might need to do shadow work too, I heard. Because I'm like, where is this going now? Why are we talking about this? But don't try to hide yourself. Don't try to hide your shadows, because I know some of us have negative aspects about ourselves and we try to push it down and shove it down. No. Embrace the darkness that you have, because without the light, it will be no dark. Without a shadow, without light, there would be no shadows. So I'm not saying go on a rampage or a purge, no. But if you have something negative that you have about yourself and you don't like it, write it down, embrace it, talk about it, so it can be released. Because the more you try to push back against the negative things about yourself, the stronger they get. I learned that through my challenges with sobriety. Like, I used to like to smoke a lot. That's why I keep talking about smoking. But that's just something personal that I thought I should share, because I realized that I was fighting so much to not smoke that it made me want to smoke even more. But then once I let it go and was like, okay, you know, I like to smoke. I let it go. I started telling people, like, I like to smoke. Because at first I was hiding it. People talk about smoking and I'm like, oh, I act like I don't do it. And then I find myself sneaking to do it. But once I embraced the fact that I was a smoker and I like to smoke, it became less of a problem. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't have that urge to smoke every day no more, because I actually admitted to myself, my friends, and my family that I was a smoker. And they was looking at me like, Ann? So I was making a big deal out of nothing. But that's just my experience. That's my opinion. Like, this might not work for everybody, but I just feel the need to share these things, because sometimes we could try to hide ourselves so much that it hurts. So don't hide yourself. Don't cover up nothing. Tell the truth. The truth don't always, you know, I know they be saying the truth shall set you free, but you got to think about what that means. What does that really mean? What is you setting free? Because sometimes people feel like, I told the truth and now I got beat up. But that makes sense because I know that when I tell my truth, I feel lighter. I feel better. I don't feel like a liar. I don't feel like I'm hiding anything because secrets ain't never got me nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So I try to be as truthful as I can to myself and others around me. Like some stuff is my personal business and I'm not going to share it with you because I ain't got to. And I'm okay with that. But certain stuff, it's okay to, tell on yourself a little bit. Because then you'll figure out you're not alone. Because that's how I found out I wasn't alone in certain things. Once I started telling people, like, I had this experience and I didn't like it. And they like, oh, that happened to me too, girl. So don't put a mask on for the world. And I feel like that was the base of this reading. Like, I wanted it to be love. I wanted it to be romantical and all that. But clearly, the love that we needed all along was self-love, okay? And that is all I got. I'm sorry if it was all over the place. This is my first time going live in a while, and thank you so much for those of you who sat through my ramblings of my energy reading. So, peace, love, and light. How do you end this?